he called me one day, and I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and he was like, but instead, you know, he called me from his number, but you know, it was like, and the phone rang, and I picked it up, and it was like, yo, and I was like, you probably know that voice. I was like, hello? I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, this doesn't sound like my friend, and he's like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy, and it was, you know, it ended up being Wayne, and he was like, I'm starting this thing called Young Money, and I'd really love for you to be a part of it. So I want to fly you out to Houston and meet you. And he did just that the day after, and that formed our relationship.
You know what I mean? When Drake music was brought to me from the homie Jazz, my bro, it was about rap, you know, and I was like, this dude sound different. What I loved about him was that he was sounding just as dope as we were.
Remember when, back in the day, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake were the holy trinity of hip-hop? They were making hit after hit, and their bond seemed unbreakable. Now, turns out, that whole thing might have been nothing but an act. At least that's what Drake is claiming now. So, the word on the street is that Drake is coming for Nicki and Wayne, saying they were never really loyal to him, and that their so-called friendship is what led to the downfall of the Young Money empire. Can you believe that? It all started when Drake decided to drop a massive 100-song dump of new and unreleased tracks. Now, usually that kind of move would have fans going wild, right? But instead, what got people talking was one particular collab, the one he did with Nicki's longtime rival, Lotto. Yep, you heard that right. Drake went and worked with the one person Nicki can't stand, and Nicki, she was not having it. She took to social media, calling out Drake and his ugly boy collaborator. Ouch. Sounds like someone's still holding a grudge, but it doesn't stop there.
They so desperate. If a mother tell them to go and catch a wild tuna, skin it and eat it, they would do it. You understand what I'm saying? They would teach themselves that very day how to hunt, fish, swim, kill, eat, cook, every mother thing. You see, because they want it so bad they can taste it. And when you taste it, you want it again. But honey child, they ain't finna taste no more.
Apparently, Lil Wayne has also distanced himself from Drake. In fact, there are rumors that Weezy's been spotted rocking an XO chain, which is the label of Drake's rival, The Weeknd. Now, why would Wayne do that unless he's trying to send a message, right? But here's the kicker. Some fans are even saying that this is all part of Drake's master plan to expose Nicki and Wayne's fake loyalty. They're convinced that Drake's the one to blame for the downfall of Young Money, and he's now trying to shift the narrative. You see, back in the day, when Weezy was locked up at Rikers, there were rumors that Drake hooked up with his girlfriend, Tammy Torres. Now, Wayne's always maintained that he was cool with it, but come on, we all know that's gotta sting even just a little bit.
Whatever it was, it happened. I just got a badass memory.
So you don't know who the girl was?
What are we talking about? That first of all.
So apparently, in the book, there's that part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
Oh, when he wrapped up? Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, you know, I was just, you know, that's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
But she's done, you moved on, life is good.
And then there's the Nicki situation. Drake's had a major crush on Nicki for years, and he's never been shy about it. In fact, he's even gone as far as to say he could see himself spending his life with her. But Nicki, she's always kept things strictly platonic, even though she's referred to Drake as her little brother. Well,
I think, yeah, there you go. You could probably say that.
I could say that.
Yeah, and his movies are always pretty bad.
And he has the sexy squint.
Rumor has it that back in 2013, Drake and Nicki actually hooked up, but Nicki ended up rejecting him afterwards. And you know Drake, he doesn't take rejection well. Some folks are saying that's the real reason he's been throwing shade at Nicki lately, especially after she got married to Kenneth Petty.
Is it awkward when he says things like he would marry you and you're the girl and blah, blah, blah? Are you like, Drake, come on, we're your label mates?
We just have fun. Drake and I are like, we're just known for doing like this
crazy like flirting stuff, and you know, we get a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think some of the fans get a kick out of it, and no, it's never awkward. It's like
funny.
You know what I always think? I think that when...
But the drama doesn't stop there. Lil Wayne had social media in a frenzy, as fans speculated when he rapped his own version of Kendrick Lamar's They Not Like Us during a recent performance. While performing in Las Vegas, Wayne held up an OVO pendant and seemingly rapped the words, "They don't like us," instead of "They not like us," before he got into his collab with Drake, The Motto. Fans are debating online if Weezy was siding with Drake or Kendrick Lamar, as it's hard to tell which lyrics he was actually rapping. Some think he was showing love to both sides, while others believe he was mocking Drake. And remember the whole Meek Mill situation? Well, when Nicki and Meek split up, Drake decided to team up with Meek, who had allegedly put his hands on Nicki. Messy, right? Now, with all this going on, it's no wonder Nicki and Wayne are feeling some type of way about Drake. They've been loyal to him through thick and thin, but it seems like he's never really had their backs the way they had his. And to add insult to injury, Drake's also blaming Nicki and Wayne for the downfall of Young Money. He's convinced that their so-called fake loyalty is what led to the label's demise. After all, Young Money was supposed to be this powerhouse collective, with Wayne, Nicki, and Drake leading the charge. But things just didn't quite work out that way. Sure, they had some massive hits, but they also let a lot of other talented artists slip through the cracks. And the fans are not holding back when it comes to their opinions on the Drake-Nicki Wayne drama. One fan commented, "Drake been shady to Nicki for years, and he been shady to Wayne. Drake don't play victim." Another added, "Drake wants loyalty, but is loyal to no one. He couldn't have been raised right." These fans seem to be firmly on the side of Nicki and Wayne, accusing Drake of being the one who's been disloyal all along. They're not buying his victim act and believe he's the one to blame for the downfall of Young Money. Now, I want to know what y'all think. Is there any truth to Drake's claims about their fake loyalty? And what about that rumored hookup between Drake and Nicki back in the day? Could that be the root of all this tension? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more updates on this juicy celebrity feud as it continues to unfold.